Hello friends, once again welcome back to my channel Banjara Chef. Those who are new on my channel, I would like to introduce myself again. My name is Raju Singh and by profession I am a chef, and I have traveled around the world, and my passion for the food and traveling inspired me to start this channel. So I travel a lot, that's why I keep the name of my channel Banjara Chef. So I like to travel and I like to try different kind of foods, and my specialty is fusion food. Whenever I get the chance, I upload some fusion food also. You can check my previous video. I also like to help those chefs who are working in India and those who just passed out from the hotel management degree course. I like to help them to move to abroad, as they always dream to work in abroad since the time they join the hotel management institute. Those chefs who don't have degree can also go to abroad now, because some country they have eased the, they have make the process little easy. So I also like to give them some tips. So some of my subscribers who just completed their degree in hotel management, they ask me, can I move to UK or Australia? So I want to tell them, if you want to move to UK or Australia or New Zealand, you should have at least 5 years of experience, and your current position should be CDP or above. So what I suggest you, instead of working in India 5 years in normal hotels, you try to join the cruise ship. But some of my subscribers, they said they cannot pass the interview, they cannot clear the interview round for the cruise line job. So I want to tell them it's very easy. I'm going to give some tips and guides. You have to just follow them. You have to prepare the way I want to. I want you to prepare yourself. So I'm going to dedicate 2 or 3 videos only for that. So first thing, what you have to do, take a pen and make the notes, and don't skip the video, because you don't know which part is more important. So you have to watch all the parts and all the video, and after that I guarantee you no one can stop you to get a job in cruise line. So first you have to buy a book called Theory of Cookery. Those who are doing hotel management, they must aware of this book, but those who don't have experience, don't worry, just buy this book for the reference, because whatever I am going to tell you to prepare yourself for the interview, you will get 90% of the stuff in this book. So buy this book, Theory of Cookery by Krishna Arora. So first thing you have to remember, or you have to master yourself, is the mother sauce. Those who are from the college, they are very well aware of the mother sauce. So here I am also going to tell you about the mother sauce. So there are 5 mother sauce. So first is tomato sauce, white sauce, which is also called bechamel sauce, brown sauce, which is also called spaghetti sauce, velouté, and hollandaise. Some people say that there are 6 mother sauce. No, it's wrong, because mayonnaise is not a mother sauce. When we say about the mother sauce, it's all hot or warm sauce. So basically there are 5 mother sauce. Then you have to remember, at least you have to study one time mother sauce and their derivatives. But when you will go for the interview, 99% chances are that they will ask you about the hollandaise sauce, how you prepare, and their derivatives. So you must know the recipe of the hollandaise sauce and their derivatives, and all these you will get in the Theory of Cookery book. There are so many videos also on the YouTube. So if you want to know which video is good, just WhatsApp me and I will send you the link. But there are a lot of rubbish videos on the YouTube. So I will suggest you to watch the video of any professional chef, not about the some cooking videos of the Mamta Samta cooking with this that. There are so many rubbish videos. They are not professional. Either you WhatsApp me, I'll send you the link. I don't have time to make the videos at the moment, but I'm planning in future I will open something like that online tutorial for the chefs so they can study only the things which supposed to ask in the interview. So for the moment I have seen so many videos, they are very good related these topics. So you can get these links only if you WhatsApp me. Otherwise you can use the book for the reference. So here I told you about the mother sauce. Next, whatever I'm going to tell you is like a method of 10. So you have to remember like 10 international days. So I'm going to name them and their origin also. So it's like from Spain, there is a seafood paella. So you need to know the recipe and you need to prepare yourself 2-3 times because you can't remember until you prepare the dish. So try to prepare 2-3 times. So it's seafood paella from Spain, then lasagna or eggplant parmigiana, all these from Italy. So at least prepare one dish by yourself 2-3 times. Then you have a coco bean, which is very famous French dish. Then you have a moussaka from Greece. Then you have a fish and chips from England, and there is also chicken tikka masala from England, which is the national dish of the England. Then you have a stroganoff from Russia. Then you have a mulligatawani soup from India. Then you have a jerk chicken from Jamaica. Then you have a Irish stew from Ireland. Then you have a quesadilla, guacamole, salsa, or any dish from Mexico, whatever you can find better and you can cook better. So purpose of telling that an international dish, that most of the time they ask you this in the cruise line interview. So try to cook them one time. Try to remember their origin, which dish is from which country, especially Italian and Mexican and French, because these foods are very famous on cruise line. So you need to master on that. So after 10 international days, you can remember 10 types of mushroom. They always ask you about the mushrooms because which mushrooms are very common on cruise ships, different type of mushrooms. So I'm going to name 10 mushrooms. So first one is button mushroom, portobello mushroom, then oyster mushroom, shiitake mushroom, morel mushroom, enoki mushroom, porcini, centrella, cremini, and truffle. So moment you will speak about the mushroom, they will ask you for sure which is most expensive mushroom or name some of the expensive mushroom. So white truffle, remember white truffle is most expensive. After that there is a morel mushroom which is also very expensive. So you have to remember all this. So after 10 mushroom, you need to remember the story of truffle. I mean how they cultivate, how they find the truffle. For sure they will ask you what you know about the truffle. Do you know how to find the best truffle and how they find the best truffle? So you can learn a lot about the truffle on YouTube. The main part they want to know from you is that you have to tell them to find the best truffle. They use the picks. So they use the picks to find the best truffle. So you should know this. So after that they can also ask you about the herbs which is used in the English cuisine, I mean the Western cuisine. So I'm going to name 10 herbs name. So it's rosemary, then thyme, basil, sage, dill, chives, marjoram, tarragon, oregano, and parsley. Parsley is most common herbs used in Western cuisine. So you have to remember this. So when you tell the name of the herbs, for sure they will ask you which herbs is used for the seafood or for meat. So there are some specific like oregano, mostly used in Italian food. You have to remember this. They can ask you tarragon is used in which sauce or which derivatives of hollandaise. So it's a Béarnaise sauce. You need to remember. Then come to 10 international soup. You have to also remember that. For sure they will ask the question on that. So after this you have to remember 10 international soup. So I'm going to name them. So try to make at least 2-3 times in your home or in your restaurant, whatever is available to you. You have to remember one thing, in the interview they are gonna ask you only theory. They are not going to ask you to give a trial, food trial. So they will judge you on your theory and they will try to think the way you will answer that this guy has a real experience of cooking or not. That's why I suggest you whatever I am telling you, whatever recipe I am telling you, try to make yourself 2-3 times if you have never made it before. Because if you will make the dish by yourself, it's easy to remember the recipe and you can answer confidently. So now I'm going to name 10 international soup and their origin. So Mulligatawani soup from India. This is also famous in Sri Lanka. Then after that French onion soup, of course from France. Then minestrone is from Italy. Then a Scotch broth or kokoliki is from Scotland. Then Orleans gumbo soup is from New Orleans. Then Borscht Polonaise, it's from Poland. Borscht is also very popular in Russia or Ukraine or country related around Russia. But the Borscht Polonaise is very authentic and it's from Poland. After this, guyas, they call gulas. In India, generally they call gulas, but the proper pronunciation is guyas. So the moment you will tell the name of the guyas, they will ask you question: is it soup or is it main course? So you have to tell them in the Hungary, it's from Hungary. They use the guyas as a main course also, as a soup also. So you have to tell the name of the dishes where you can make the story or you can speak to them little bit longer. So more you speak, they will think, more you have in hand practice of this recipe. So try to answer the recipe and try to create the story, not your story, which is real a story to the related to the food. Then we have a gazpacho soup. It's from Spain. You need to remember this is a cold soup. So they will ask you for sure, is it hot soup or cold soup? It's a cold soup. Then you have a Manhattan clam chowder. It's from America, very famous, and most of the cruise line from America. So moment you will speak about this soup, they will ask you the recipe for sure, and they will ask you the difference between English clam chowder and the Manhattan clam chowder. So the main difference is English clam chowder is white, but the Manhattan clam chowder is with the tomato, so it comes a little reddish. And Manhattan clam chowder is not as thick as English clam chowder. So better you see the recipe online or through YouTube and try to make yourself. I wish I could upload all these videos, but I don't have really time because my work schedule is very busy. But in the future I will do that for sure. Then we have a ramen from Japan. Ramen also used in the Japan as a soup, also as a main course also, because in the ramen there are a lot of stuff like eggs, meat or seafood, whatever. So these were 10 soups. You must know, you must do it yourself. And after this, in the next video, I'm going to tell you about 10 famous chicken dish, 10 famous lamb dish, 10 famous poultry dish, 10 fish dish, 10 seafood dish, 10 types of fish, and then 10 famous dish which is very common in all cruise ship. So all these things I will tell you in the next video, and I will give you more information so that you can clear the examination very easily. This is my guarantee. If you can't clear, so watch my next video and prepare the things the way I'm telling you. So see you in my next video. Till bye bye, take care, and thanks for watching my video.